My
and welcome
Regal
to the
has
Penguin
me.
Prof
This is a
channel.
Regal
Joining me
here.
today in
Oh
the Penguin
God,
Prof
look
Zoom
at the
room
right.
is Jason Bear. He is
Isn't
a
it
joint
great?
doctoral
There's
student
a
at San Diego State
COVID-19
University and the
like this
University of
here.
California at
COVID-19
San
has me
Diego in
here in
cell and molecular
2020.
biology. And
There
he wrote an
is a
amazing article last month
video
called
call.
COVID-19, the road to a
COVID-19,
new
the
normal.
road
And I was
to a
taken
new
by that
normal.
so much. I reached
I
out and he said he would be
think COVID-19
willing to do an interview,
coronavirus.
answer
We
questions
find
from you
him to
guys.
love the
And he's here with
coronavirus
us
and the
today. So
COVID-19.
thank you so much, Jason, for joining me.
Very
This is really
much.
cool.
Absolutely. Thank you, Valerie. I'm really excited to be here. I'm a big fan of your work at the Penguin Prof.
Vaccinating
Oh,
has
thank
me.
you so much. Can you tell us actually what lab you are working in and who you're working with at the moment?
Absolutely. So I'm working at San Diego State University, and I work in Forrest Rower's lab. And historically, we've done a lot of work on environmental virology. We focus on virology and microbiology in a lot of different environments, such as the human lung in cystic fibrosis patients, such as all the way to coral reefs. All of us, with the tools that we have in the lab and the knowledge we have about environmental virology, decided to turn towards a project that could broadly benefit this COVID-19 response. One interesting thing with viruses is that the ways they can be transmitted, we call them reservoirs. So one thing we understand really well is that humans can be a very potent reservoir for viral transmission, which basically just means that we see a lot of person-to-person contact. And so this is one reservoir of transmission that we're pretty familiar with, especially in the case of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. Now, one thing we don't understand as well is if there are other reservoirs, such as the environment, that can be effective at transmitting this virus. And this is going to be really, really important knowledge as we move into this and as we stay in this quarantine phase for longer periods of time. One thing we are doing to try and understand that is we're sampling broadly surfaces all around San Diego. And then also we are opening this up as kind of a citizen science project where we're providing sampling kits for people to be able to test. And so they can sample surfaces and then they can send us the samples. We run them on RT-PCR, the standard testing protocol for SARS-CoV-2. And what we're trying to do is trying to determine if these things can last for a significant amount of time and where we see them. So can viral particles that get shed from people that are infected with the virus end up on the surfaces, and can they stick around long enough for us to be able to detect them? What these sample kits are going to allow us to do is get a better sense of where this virus is distributed, how prevalent it is in the urban environment, and will hopefully ultimately give us a better idea of how to handle this whole
the
situation.
coronavirus.
What Jason
It's
was
huge
talking
for
about
a
regarding
plague.
the sampling kits,
That
is
is,
really fun to
guys,
show you how
looking
those work.
here,
This
I
right
agree
now is a small
100
pilot
times
project
big.
in San Diego,
We
but
can
hopefully it will be
actually see
expanded.
it.
So,
And we're
Jason,
science
take it
here,
away, show us how they work.
everyone.
So this
There's
is an exciting
2020
set
here.
of kits that
We
we've
can hear
developed.
it in
We just have a few
2021.
so far, but this is one of the ways that we've been collecting data from the environment so far regarding the SARS-CoV-2 virus. So
planning for the
one of
world
the
domination.
important parts of
Medical?
is to keep yourself safe
I know.
while
Isn't it?
sample.
Safety
And so
first.
every one of these
Over
kits
here,
there
all
are
over.
20 tiers of
Coronavirus.
gloves.
Look
There are
at
20 samples in each kit.
COVID-19. Exactly.
I'm going to show you guys
Wearing
now
a mask.
generally how we've developed the sampling
And the
procedures
virus,
so that we can collect
coronavirus,
this.
was
And then we have these tubes called
COVID-19.
that are filled
There's
with a very
COVID-19.
small amount of this pink liquid, which is called Trizol. And
I
Trizol
know,
is
isn't it
excellent
right here?
at
What is it right here?
deactivating
The more
and at preserving
video
the genetic material
here.
of the
You
virus.
watching
So
me
one
here
really,
alone.
really important thing that we need to preserve is the
President
RNA,
Gordon, one more
or its
year.
genetic material is similar to DNA,
Oh, man,
so that we can actually detect this thing
right
later on.
here.
So to preserve that, we have this.
Looks like there's
and
7
then one of the things
here.
we do
Looks like
is
there's
we
7
take a small piece of polyester.
Great.
And we use polyester because it's actually better at absorbing viral particles than something like cotton would be, for example. We have some studies that have shown that.
Oh no!
We take our little swab of polyester for a sample.
Oh no, my hair is
we dip
wet.
it into this. It's called 0.5 SDS, but really SDS is the main active ingredient in dish soap.
Not.
So really, this is just a pure form of dish soap, which is just good for helping it get off of the surface. So we take our swab, we dip it in the SDS, and then we gently swab the surface of interest. Now, once again, as mentioned before, this can be ATMs, this can be door handles, dry erase markers, gyms, all these kinds of places that we expect people to touch frequently and where they could shed active viral particles.
One here.
We take our toothpick, in our
or
tube
no
of
wires.
Trizol.
No.
Now, Trizol is pretty
COVID-19.
nasty stuff.
This is COVID-19.
Pretty
This is
gnarly,
coronavirus.
pretty gnarly chemical.
I
And so
have
one of the
no
things we do
wires.
is we put
No
these
wire here.
SDSs in our
The
kit
wires
that
here,
are
me
just
here.
explain
The
all the different
operation
hazards
here
with
all
it.
over the
And then
place.
this is one of the reasons
What's
why
me
we use
here
lots
over
of
here?
So we're careful.
Oh,
We
one
use
here. I
proper
have to do
scientific
it.
technique.
Well,
Push
you can
this
hear from trying.
sample
I have
into the
to like
Trizol
here all over
until
the
it's
place.
submerged,
I've
which
never
will
seen
hopefully
rose cards, but
preserve
actually
all of the
amethyst.
genetic material for the virus.
No one
in this
can
sample.
touch this, Dad. There's no wires here.
We have our sample now,
Is there a rhyme
which
suit
we
darling?
label
Maybe
with
actually
a
amethyst.
sample
More
ID
large
that
stand
was
for
given.
amethyst tuna.
And we have a pretty fun platform
Maybe
now, actually
gasoline?
that's on your phone,
You're a
which
bit
allows us to
dazzling
input
here.
all kinds of sample
Are you
descriptions
emerging in our
for
soul
this. And so
pack
we
connect?
have, you can input
There's
a
an
photo
emergency.
of where you got
We
the
find
sample. You can
her
input
wearing masks.
the latitude,
Wearing a
longitude,
mask
time,
helps.
date, and then what kind
There's
of
your
detergent
knowledge
you
is
use. All
power
this stuff
here.
gives us the
I
ability
think
to look
we're
back
here
later and say,
results.
this is where
Oh,
this sample
here you
was
are,
if we find any
wires.
positives.
Then
Once
now
you have your
here,
sample,
you
we put
did.
it in the
There's
freezer,
an
and we know it's going to preserve better and a little bit longer. And then we make sure to dispose of our gloves and of all of the
no,
different,
she me here.
all the different things that could have touched Trizol in an appropriate waste bag.
But there's Alice and Emily here.
Added to that, we also have
COVID-19
fun
and
tubes
coronavirus.
of homemade hand sanitizer. And so that's kind of
Some
generally how
cancer.
the sampling process works.
We had
Ultimately, then we take all of these different samples and we pass them on to the other awesome people in our lab
medical.
who are doing the
Yeah, I know. Our medical. There's medical has me here all over. Looking at medical.
That is so fascinating, and I want
There's
to
a
make sure everyone
dazzling.
knows I'm going to have the links
No
to an article
coronavirus.
and
This is
to Jason's Instagram,
coronavirus
and
and
also
COVID-19.
the sampling
Looks like
kits, and that
COVID-19
information will all
or
be in the description box
coronavirus.
below.
Looking at
That leads me
COVID-19
to a more
the last
personal
4
question that
years.
folks wanted to know, sort of a
When
real
the
life
last 4
application of what you're
years,
doing.
I
What do you do when you go
one.
home with
I
groceries
have
from
to
the
do
supermarket?
it. Not have to do
Well,
it.
that's a really great question, and one thing that is important to keep in
Is
mind
there
is that
Isn't
there's a
it?
lot that we don't know about
No,
COVID-19.
it wasn't
And
me
one of
here.
those things
This
that
is
we don't understand
COVID-19.
very
This
well
is
is the
coronavirus.
asymptomatic reservoir, or the asymptomatic
One
population of
room.
people that aren't displaying symptoms, but
Seems
that
like
do
this here.
that are
I
infected with
look
COVID-19 and can
seems
actively shed the
everyone
virus.
here.
And so there's been this
I
big
look
debate
like
in the news recently about
There's
masks, and this is
COVID-19.
ongoing. We,
I think
you know, one of the first things
coronavirus
that's really important to note is that surgical masks
coronavirus.
and
I think
N95s,
yeah,
since we are
you're
still in short supply in this country, need to go to
I think
healthcare
it
professionals
looks
to make
like
sure that they can
12.
be protected, right?
You are
But there's
healthy.
also this
Has me
debate of
here
whether or not masks would
important.
help
Wearing a mask
reduce
here
the spread
alone.
in
You get
the
down here
population. And the
this
answer is
minute.
probably yes.
3 things
While
you
we
have
still,
to
we're not sure
everyone
everything
here.
about
Corona
this yet,
time
and
here.
you know,
I
there's
don't
there's
have
an
me
ongoing debate in the
anymore.
scientific
That's
community
not
right now
okay.
whether or not the
You're
virus
everyone
can be
here
spread through
more.
aerosols, so whether or not it's staying in the air for extended periods of time, and it may be. And in
I
that
don't
case,
have
it's really,
me
really important
anymore.
to
We
protect
for him
ourselves. And while masks don't,
you welcome.
they're not
Now
100%
go.
guarantee
Now we have
that they'll
waiting
keep
here.
us from getting
Chisel
sick.
no
They can
corona
reduce the spread of
anymore.
things like viral
Chisel
droplets,
no corona.
and so they can both keep
I like this.
infected
This is not
people
corona
from
here.
infecting others and keep people who are
Now
uninfected
in
from
last
getting
4
infected.
years,
On the topic of groceries,
there are 3 things you have most.
we don't have a ton of
You
information
can down
on
this
whether or not
minute there
groceries
are 3 things you
can,
have
or
most.
whether or not we're seeing this virus on things like groceries.
Did you
Hopefully
pour
our sampling project will help give us a little bit of information on things like that. But for the moment, if it makes you more comfortable to sterilize those things, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, finally, this is a question that's on everyone's mind, and we would love to know your opinion. Do you think that life will ever return to normal after this?
Lauren and John has me.
That's the question that everybody wants to know, honestly. I want to know that answer. And unfortunately, we don't have all the answers. Even our best models and our best predictions can't tell us exactly what the next months are going to look like and what it's going to look like after. Imperial College of London came up with a really wonderful study that makes a pretty accurate prediction for what the next couple months could look like, in which, until we get a vaccine, we could be seeing these relaxing of restrictions at some point, and then as soon as we have to really tightly monitor ICU beds and the cases in hospitals, and as soon as those start to increase, so we can see that infections are going up, we have to, they do something called suppression, where you tighten restrictions again, you institute quarantine and social distancing again. And it kind of goes up and down in waves like that. And that's kind of, I think, what the general consensus is coming to, is that's what it's going to look like. So one of the positives I think we can glean
I
from this
think
whole,
a
crisis,
customer
especially
here.
over the next
Thank goodness.
few months, is
Look
that this
here.
new normal really is
Such
making
enough.
us more adaptive.
It was time you
and
happen to
offering up opportunities in the future for us to be able to do our work from
I
home,
have it
for
right
us to be
here.
able to
I have it
maybe
right here.
for people to take longer
Well,
maternity and paternity leaves,
crap.
to be able to take care of their kids,
I
and
think
to
we're
really
the one.
develop this more
Get down here.
conscious
You're the president.
awareness of
You are
hygiene, right?
pregnant.
And so one thing I mentioned is in the article
When?
is that when was the last time you heard people actually washing their hands for 20 seconds, or when was the last time that you heard somebody say, "Oh, if you're sick, you should stay home," right? These are really foundational things that make sense from a disease standpoint, but that we're being forced to reevaluate now as a culture, and I think that that's going to be.
It's not
I hesitate to say we're going to move back to a new normal, because I think that experiences like this ultimately do make us stronger, and they ultimately do teach our culture how to handle this better. And so I look forward to seeing what's going to happen.
Wow,
although,
crazy! Have a learned
we
that.
can continue to institute those policies and stay on top of it, so that we can reduce the impacts and the negative impacts that this has on people.
Once more.
Yeah, I think that's well said, and I think that this process is going to be painful. It is really difficult to give people the green light, and everyone gets so excited and they run out and they start socializing, and then things start to spike again, and it's going to be very difficult to tell people, okay, we got to go back, but that's going to be essential until we get a vaccine.
Absolutely, and I think one really important foundation of that is collaboration as a society. And so one thing that we can take away from all this,
okay, no problem.
I'm fine. You know, and the more that we can accept this kind of social and moral responsibility to adhere to these guidelines and to being aware of both, you know, the people and the threats, the microbiological threats around us, right? And then also being aware of our potential to spread them. I think it's a really important thing to keep in mind here. And so kind of emphasizing that social responsibility, you know, making sure that we all do our part in because it really is a global effort at this point, you know. That's the funny thing about pandemics, is they kind of involve everybody.
They unite us by definition, yes, whether we want them to or not. That's for sure. Closing, I just have one question.
All right, Molly.
What is it like for you to be a part of this huge story right now?
We are one
You're
piece of the
right
puzzle,
here. All right, Peter. You want more half.
And so
There's
every scientist, every lab that's working on this is
I know I'm right
in
here.
some way
Hey,
trying to help us
Kofi, hey,
understand
Nikki, you're
what we're
right
facing.
here.
It's a really incredible time in science when a lot of people can come together and try to
there
apply
is a
themselves and apply
Mickey,
their intelligence and their capacity to this large scale thing. So it's a really cool puzzle to be a part of. I do emphasize once again that we are but a small part.
Lena, are you sure?
And I have, you know, Peter standing on
it's right here.
so.
Well, I have to say, on behalf of everyone watching, thank you for everything that you are doing. And
hey, Nicole.
Stay safe.
Of course
stay healthy,
not.
And thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Yeah, it wasn't me here alone.
Absolutely, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys so
much.
much.
My friends
Thank you so much for watching the Penguin Prof channel.
That
Links to everything that we talked about will be in the description bar below.
Sorry,
Everyone,
miss.
Stay safe.
Stay
home.
Stay home.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. You're happy. Stay home.